Hello, my name is Patrick Kumar, and I am here to give my opinion about imperialism. As many of you may already know, our country, the United States of America, wants to use its economic and political power to take control of other countries that are weaker than we are. As much as it is to the benefit of the country to have control of more land across the world, making us a world power, I am strongly against the idea of imperialism. I do not understand why President McKinley felt the need to take control of the Filipino islands after winning a war that was supposed to free them. Realizing they were not free, but under the control of the United States, the Filipinos, led by Emilio Aguinaldo, decided to revolt against the United States. This did not work out very well for them because 50,000 to 200,000 Filipinos died and there were only 4,200 American casualties. We put these people into reconcentration camps similar to what the Spanish were doing to the Cubans in Cuba. In March 1901, Aguinaldo was captured, ending the war and keeping the Philippines under American control. After the war, McKinley was re-elected for a second term in the presidency. He was then assassinated in office, leading to Theodore Roosevelt, McKinley's vice president, to become the new president of the United States. Roosevelt strongly believes that we need to have the strongest military in the world in order to have the capability to control trade and be a military force across the globe. In order to be able to control all the Pacific, Roosevelt and John Hay, the Secretary of State, wanted to build a passageway through Latin America so that he could keep troops closer to the Pacific. After helping the people of Panama revolt against Venezuela and become independent, the United States wanted to buy land in Panama. After buying this land, they built the massive Panama Canal so that they could have troops further out into the Pacific in case anything were to happen where troops were needed. Two very famous anti-imperialists are Grover Cleveland and Mark Twain. Grover Cleveland was president for 2 terms non-consecutively from 1885 to 1889 and from 1893 to 1897. He was well known for fighting against the imperialism by European countries of smaller territories. Mark Twain is known as a fantastic writer and writes to inspire people to go against imperialism. Imperialism was a corrupt action in which the United States took advantage of other smaller countries by taking control using brute force and economic power, which is completely wrong and unfair to the rest of the world. I believe that it is not just that people have to follow the will of another foreign country because they are stronger and more powerful. Having too much control over something is not always a good thing because total control over a larger amount of land could potentially lead to a revolt by the minority people.